Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And guys, the Yanks played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Orlando Hernandez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. As he lifts it in the air to right field. O'Neill is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle a bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And now in the box, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Hunter's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Into the box, Paul O'Neill. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Chris Taylor.
The second
first pitch on its way.
Taylor.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today. There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
So to get his day started at the plate, Cesar comes in hitting just a hair below 3 this season. In there, strike 1. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair for the 3-14 sign. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 55,
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Canseco finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. At the plate now is Tino Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Tino Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch. Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Jose Canseco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 29 homers and 69 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ball two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hunter's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And I don't know until he misses with a fastball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here comes the 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As they take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So now here is Jorge Posada trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run.
Batting
Big
ninth.
2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Wade Boggs stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Indians 1. In is Torrey Hunter as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The center fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In his career, Hunter is creeping up on a nice milestone over his great career. 400 big flies. Be fun to see him accomplish that, hopefully in the near future. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this ball's going to fall in out there, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now back.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield. bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ground ball right side. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, number 4.
So 1 gone with the runner at third. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-2 now. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Martinez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Now at the plate here is Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. O'Neill is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top 5-2. Now to bat, Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Paul O'Neill. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two and 0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to dig in, Tino Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Williams over at second. O'Neill at first with no outs. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First pitch on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 on its way. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hunter to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there as it's now a 1-run ball game.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Strawberry is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready with the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Rosario's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in next, Jorge Posada. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Corey Hunter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Torrey has himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Nick Markakis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job as a hitter.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are all tied 5-5.
Leading off for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs.
First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Hunter's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop. Derek.
Next to stand in is Derek Jeter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Skied into very shallow right. Marquez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame
right
him.
fielder,
With the
number
bases
21.
empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Now to the plate, Paul O'Neill. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 the count now. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Now batting, first
Dan, tell me how
baseman,
frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks strand a pair. This Jeff Nelson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And now the first pitch.
Now pitching for
good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Nope. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Fouled off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jose Canseco. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Cecil Fielder come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Canseco aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Markakis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso.
Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Ahmed Rosario stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Next, here is Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's another 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Michael Pineda enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 35. Michael.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher Jorge Posada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball. Couple. Now the 1-0. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Bounced towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now
digging in now for the Yankees. Derek Jeter flew out last time up. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Stepping in once again is Roberto Perez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating.
Now back, the 7th fielder,
Domingo Germán comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 55, Domingo.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Perez at second. Hunter is over at first with 1 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that case, go out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So next to bat will be Chris Taylor. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Indians 7 and the Yankees 5.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First offering. Bernie Williams is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Giambi fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Up next, Paul O'Neill singled in his last at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here comes Tino Martinez.
The batter, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Martinez.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-5. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. So the Bronx Bombers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ramiro Mendoza gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead 0-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canseco able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 7-5. James Karinchak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Canseco, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hunter at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So the next to bat will be Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And now a pitch on the way as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. Be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 7 and the Yankees 5. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
And now Nick Markakis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready now is Jason Giambi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right side, but it's well foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Franmil Reyes is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bert Blyleven comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Bert Blyleven.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
Markakis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this
Now
crowd was hoping for. 1 away. first offering. Wade Boggs is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses for ball one. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Pineda earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Bert Blyleven hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: